guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be making a keto bacon and egg breakfast casserole. I'm going to add in some heavy cream and some cheese just to bump up the fats. I'm going to be using, I already have six large eggs in my container. I'm going to be using the Costco bacon crumbles. And then adding in the heavy whipping cream. And then just a little bit, well actually I may do about half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of jack cheese. It's actually cheddar jack. So use whatever blend you like. Cheese is typically very, very low in carbs, and also it'll bump up the fat content in your food. I'll be adding a green onion to the top of the mixture. Okay guys, so before we actually dive into this recipe, I wanted to let you guys know that I've partnered with some big name companies that have decided to give my subscribers some of their items to try. They decided to support me on my venture to grow my channel, and I'm so thankful for that. And I'll be putting their information, a link to these companies, in the description box. And in my next video I'll be doing a progress update and showing you what you can win. So keep watching so we can make this recipe, and then also come right back tomorrow for my next video. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I really appreciate you. So let's get cooking. So right now I have 6 eggs, 6 large eggs in my Pyrex mixing bowl. I'll put a link to these in the description. I have an Amazon code where you guys can actually just purchase. It's an affiliate link. You guys don't pay anything extra. It's just I get a kickback from you guys using my link as a way to purchase from Amazon. So I have the 6 eggs. I have my, like I showed you before, my Costco bacon crumbles. These are the best bacon crumbles. It's like, it's real bacon. It's so easy, and you don't have to sit there and cook it and chop it up yourself. Perfect. So I was gonna go for a full cup, but I think that's overkill. So let's add half cup, even though I'm using my full cup measuring cup. Okay, so that is a half cup of bacon crumbles. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. Remember, this is just my way of bumping up the fat without really changing the consistency. Next, I'm going to add a few seasonings. The bacon crumbles are really spicy. Are really salty, so you don't have to really add any salt if you don't want. But I love black pepper, so here is a half teaspoon of black pepper, a 1/4 teaspoon garlic. I'm not going to add any kind of onion because we'll be adding the green onions to the mixture. Actually, let me just cut some of those in there now with my kitchen shears. Sometimes I like them mixed in, sometimes I just sprinkle them on top. I may do both. I'm dropping stuff. Okay, so I'm going to grab my whisk. So to go with this is going to be my breakfast casserole, but I think I may want to make some of those biscuits from the Southern Keto Cookbook. Uh-oh, I'm really making a mess. You guys, those are the best biscuits. Let me get the cookbook and show you. This is the Southern Keto Cookbook by Natasha Newton, and she has agreed to give away one cookbook to my subscribers, whoever wins my my giveaway. Remember, check the video tomorrow. So this is a picture of those biscuits. They're on page 72. They're awesome. Let me tell you. These biscuits are wonderful. You will not believe it. So I'll make a batch of those and to go on side of my casserole with some sugar-free jam. Yeah, baby. Okay, so what are we doing now? Okay, so I'm going to sprinkle some cheese into the mixture. About a 1/4 cup in the mixture. And stir it around again, just a little bit. This is really super simple keto, super simple breakfast. You can do what you like. You can add in some jalapenos, you can add some salsa, add tomatoes, add whatever. I'm just gonna keep it basic. I did want some spots of green in there because it's pretty, you know. So let me move this out of the way. I have my 8x8 non-stick pan from USA Pan. I ordered this on Amazon. This thing is great. You can bake in it, any cakes. Nothing sticks to it. You just let it cool, and just whatever you cook in it just pops out, and I love it. So this is the pan that I'm going to be using. I'm not going to spray it or anything. I will put a link in the description because I know people want to know. And so here's my mixture. I'm going to pour in. That's why I love this Pyrex mixing bowl, because they have a spout, and that spout makes it easy to pour whatever. Now this doesn't look like much, but it's gonna, the eggs are gonna rise. They're gonna kind of fluff up once they cook. I'm gonna put them in the oven on 350 degrees. I'm gonna do about 20 minutes and then come back and check it. I'm not a person that like my eggs like super hard, so 350 for 20 minutes and then we will check it. So let me go ahead and sprinkle about another 1/4 cup of cheese on top. It's still gonna bake in the mixture, but I just want to ensure that I see the cheese. And then just cut up some onion slices, the green onions on top, whatever consistency, however many you like. I'm just doing some pretty big chunks. What in the world? Okay. So here they go, just pushing them down. I love green onions. I'm going to top this with either some salsa, some sour cream. Oh, I'm dripping. Either salsa and sour cream or my avocado. I went and picked a very ripe one, so it's ready to go today. So we'll see. I mean, it may be all three. So let's come back in 20 minutes, guys. Hey guys, welcome back. The casserole is now out of the oven. It's been cooling for about 3 minutes. Just a testament to this pan. As you can see, the casserole is moving, pulling away from the sides. I didn't grease this. I didn't do anything to the pan. So this is a wonderful pan. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description. But as far as the casserole, it's not too large. It did puff up. I did use 6 eggs, and I can cut it into maybe 6 pieces, but I'm not. I'm gonna do 4 generous pieces, so I'll be cutting it maybe this way and then this way, and then adding whatever I want to add to it. Like I said, this is also some meal prep for me, so I may just one day just top it with a little more cheese and some salsa, or one day I'll do some sour cream and some salsa, or just eat it the way that it is. So next, I'm going to move this out of the way. And then I've already turned my oven up to 400 degrees. Remember, I made this on I baked this on 350 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and make the drop biscuit recipe from the Southern Keto Cookbook. So let me move this out of the way and then I'll show you guys how I prepare those. Okay guys, like I said, this recipe comes from page 72 of the Southern Keto Cookbook. I cannot show you guys the recipe, but I can just show you how easy it is to prepare these. And I've already started. I put the eggs and some baking powder and salt. Like I said, I can't give you guys exact measurements. I'm gonna add my almond flour. This recipe calls for melted butter, and of course I don't want to add the warm butter to the eggs directly on top of the eggs, so I'm going to add in my my almond flour first and then put the melted butter on that and just stir it around. You can, you know, make this a lengthy process, but this recipe is so forgiving. It's so simple, it's so easy. You really don't have to go through all of that. Dump it, mix it up, drop them onto a pan, and you're good. So give me just a second. Okay, so I'm going to move forward and I'm going to add, like I said, I have the eggs, the baking powder, the salt. I'm going to add in the sour cream. I was about to put too much. So I'm adding in the sour cream. On top, I'm going to add in my, oh, I need to show you. On top, I'm going to add in my almond flour from Costco, the Kirkland brand. This is a 3-pound package. I hope you can see that. This thing is huge and it's a good price. It's probably the best price you're going to find it. So if you have a Costco membership, get this. And it's super fine. I was gonna, I guess I can try sifting it through a sieve. So let's see. I never really do this, but for the sake of the video, let's try it. Guess who don't have the patience? Me. Okay, so that's one portion of it. Here's the rest of the almond flour. And lastly, the butter. So I'm just going to start off whisking. Don't beat it, you know. Just want to give it a good mix. Use a fork, use whatever. That's enough. That right there is totally enough. You can go in with a spoon and just make sure you got the sides and everything. And the cookbook says to let these sit for about 5 minutes. So I'll do that. What's going to happen is this mixture is going to thicken up, and then you can just portion it out really easily. It's not even really meant for you to put this in uniform portions and make it look nice. You just drop them and they bake, and you'll be just so surprised. But what I'm going to do is half of the mixture I'm going to make just regular drop biscuits, and the other half I'll add some garlic and cheese. And I'm also, this recipe says each biscuit is 1.5 net carbs. What I'm going to do is, instead of making 10 small biscuits, I may make 4 to 5 biscuits. So mine would be about, at minimum, 3 grams, 3 net carbs per biscuit. And that's if I do 5, but we'll see. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Hey guys, I'm back again, and this is the casserole the breakfast casserole again, just to give you guys another shot. I cut it into pretty much 4 large pieces, and now I'm going to move over to making the Southern Keto drop biscuit recipe. So first, let me show you. The mixture has been sitting for 5 minutes. It's nice and thick. So what I'm going to do is take this Chosen Foods avocado spray my cookie sheet, hopefully to prevent any sticking, and then I'm going to proceed to making I'll portion out 4 to 5 biscuits. I'm just going to drop them here. So that's 2. And now I'm going to move over and just add in some garlic powder. Hopefully you seen it clearly. And some shredded cheese. About a 1/4 cup of shredded cheese. And then I'm just going to mix this through, lightly folding it in, basically, not mixing. So let's see. Hopefully you can see that. Making some cheddar biscuits. Like I said, this is a very good recipe. I don't like mine too thick, entirely too thick. You know, some people, they go a little extra with it. Me, I'm pretty simple. So I'm gonna do 4. So they'll be about forgive the background noise. It'll be about 4 net carbs per biscuit. So I'm gonna pop these into the oven using the temperature and the cook time that's instructed in the cookbook, and then we can move over to the plating. I'm going to plate this. But you guys, I'm intermittent fasting, and seriously, I decided to try to record this video and before I ate, and I am definitely super late on my eating window. I cut off at 7. I should have eaten at 11, and you don't even want to know what time it is here in California. Hey guys, I'm adding a quick voiceover. I wanted to show you guys my screen share of my carb manager app. I input the recipe. It says Kitchen Living with Shay frittata. That's where you can find this breakfast casserole. So if you search it that way, you can get the recipe and all the macros. Hey guys, I'm back. This is what the biscuits look like. On this side, it's the cheddar garlic. On this side, it's the regular biscuit. Remember, these are drop biscuits, and they turned out perfect. And I do want to show you guys the inside texture. Ooh, let them cool. Don't be like me. It's a nice biscuit texture. Nice and buttery. And here's the plate. Thank you for watching. You can make one or all of these. It doesn't have to go together. I'm letting my stomach speak for me today. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please check out my video tomorrow so you can join this giveaway. Remember, it's Southern Keto, RSVP Skinnies. Those are some very, very good mixers for your alcoholic beverages. We have Real Good Foods. We have Lily's Chocolates, Lily Sweets. They're sponsoring. I'm missing one more. And Quevos. The Quevos chips that are less net carbs than my favorite Quest chips. So guys, just check back in tomorrow. You'll get to actually meet me face to face. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.